surface, but that was all. I was as ignorant of my features as I was of my identity. Of course, that was before the slave traders took me. Then I had ample opportunity to hear myself described. In the country of Drugen, they were looking for perfect, unblemished sacrifices. I was sold to one of the bone priests who served the Markagir, the ruler of all Drugen. The Markagir was cruel, ruthless, and utterly mad, and I was bought for his foul harem, the Zenana in the palace of Darsanga. Beauty is scant comfort on a descent into hell. I resemble my mother. I know it now. I see it in mirrors. There are always mirrors in my foster mother Phèdre's household, and I hate it. I wear my mother's face. My eyes are her eyes, a deep twilight blue. My skin is her skin, a shadowed alabaster, the colour of old ivory. I see the generous curve of her mouth reflected in my lips. My hair, like hers, grows in gleaming blue-black waves. The resemblance cannot be denied. There are those, even now, after all she has done, who marvel that I don't welcome it. Although she was the greatest traitor our nation has known, Melisande Charizai was one of its greatest beauties too. A deadly beauty, bright as the sun, keen as a blade. In certain circles she is still admired for it. If there is a nation on the face of the earth with a people more vain than Terre d'Ange, I've yet to find it. And in my 12 years, I've seen more of the world than most d'Angelines will ever glimpse. But I have seen beauty, and it does not wear my mother's face. When I gaze in the mirror and see her features reflected in mine, I am filled with uncertainty. What does it mean to be good? When I look inside myself, I see only darkness and confusion. I do not know why what happened to me happened. I do not know what I did to deserve it, or if I am bearing the price of my mother's sins. I fear the resemblance between us. I fear that one day I may prove to be like her. But when I look outside myself, it is easy to point to goodness. I was stolen out of paradise and sent into the depths of a depravity the likes of which decent folk couldn't begin to comprehend, but I was rescued. The ones who rescued me, when I think about what it means to be good, I think about them. Phèdre, Joscelin, Phèdre. I don't know, I will never know, where they found the courage to do what was needed to save me. Phèdre says that although it is my mother who charged her with the task, it was the will of blessed Eloi himself that sent her forth across that terrible threshold. I cannot reckon the cost. I know what the Markagir did to her. All of us who were slaves in the Markagir Zenana knew what he did to his favourites. I don't know how she endured it. I don't know how Joscelin, Phèdre's consort and protector, survived knowing the abuse she suffered at the Markagir's hands without succumbing to madness. I love them so much that it hurts inside. I am theirs now, their foster son. Queen Isandre allowed it, although she has little liking for the arrangement. My mother consented willingly to it. Indeed, she made a concession that it might come to pass. As far as I know, it is one of the only concessions my mother has ever made in her life. Although they have been opponents in her intrigues, there is a bond of long standing between her and Phèdre. I don't understand it, and I don't want to. I think, somehow, that I will rue the day I ever do. My mother remains in sanctuary in the temple of Asherat of the Sea in La Serenissima. Unlike my father, she was tried and convicted of high treason long before I was born. Her life is forfeit if ever she sets a foot beyond the temple walls. She writes me letters, which I don't read. I tried to burn the first letter she sent, but Phèdre snatched it from the brazier. After that she began keeping them for me. She says that I will want them one day, and mayhap it is true. In my short life I've seen many things no one would have believed possible.